I got the Froch. The Froch, he's a liar. Sue me. And you keep on telling lies, you have to get your nose done again. Wind up like an half-chewed wine gum the way you're going on.
About the game's changed, absolute load of shit. We don't want to see that fight. We want to see Fury in there with Alexander Usyk. That's what Froch said.
Is that the same Cole Froch who wanted to fight Jack Paul?
Yes.
Okay. Right, next question.
Frank. Brig top. You know, I've heard Frank get upset. I've heard him defend Tyson Fury versus Francis Ngannou. You know, I've heard him get a little razzle-dazzle, but I have never heard him threaten a fighter before. You know, saying that he's going to need another nose job. You're insinuating that you're trying to punch Carl Froch in his nose. Or, better yet, in his position, have him punched in the nose. Look, first of all, if it's one, or option A, you saying you're going to punch him in the nose, call him a liar, saying sue me and this, that, and the other. Dude, Carl Froch would destroy you. And I think you know that. You've already been punched by another boxer, and you know, his name was Mike Tyson. I don't think he liked that so much. But, you know, Frank, you know, it just shows you there's no level that he won't go beyond. You know, Carl Froch is opinionated. Carl Froch is the type of guy that speaks whatever's on his mind. We know he has an extra incentive for you-know-who. We won't say any names. But he does speak his mind, and he does tell people what's on his mind. And everyone knows that fight is garbage. That crossover opportunity, game-changing, we know that's bullshit. Frank's just trying to defend the promotional opportunities. He's trying to defend the idea of Tyson Fury. He's trying to promote it. And then anybody that has a platform like Carl Froch talking against it, he's therefore angry, and he should be. But then you should be angry at yourself, because everybody wants to see the fight that he mentioned, and that's Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk. We just saw I can't even say one hell of a fight, but we saw the result of two guys getting in the ring and one becoming undisputed. 2 men enter, 1 man leave, 1 man undisputed. That's what we should have saw with Alexander Usyk and Tyson Fury. You know, that's what Carl Froch is saying. And then the whole idea of Frank getting mad enough to insinuate punching Carl Froch in his nose, knowing he loves his beautiful nose. Right? It just shows you that he is furious at the idea of someone talking shit at that fight. But it's like this, dude. I understand you're dying on the hill on this fight, and that's your fighter. But at the end of the day, at the very end of the day, that fight's bullshit. You have to respect people's opinion. You know, just because Carl Froch is saying it's bullshit doesn't not make it bullshit. It's still bullshit. People believe and people understand that Tyson Fury has lost fans. Tyson Fury needs something to boost him up. Okay? And he's trying to use the UFC to do it, because he knows the boxing fans are tired of his shit. And the only people that are supporting him is you and Mauricio Suleiman, and we know why he's doing it. You know, so you saying that you're threatening Carl Froch, I think that's inappropriate. I think that's dumb. And I think that's very, very dangerous coming from someone like Carl Froch. Because Carl Froch, I don't think, would take that lightly. You can say, sue me. You can say all this other stuff, you know, the Froch and all this. But when you talk about fighting words, I think that's up his alley. I don't think you want to do that with Carl the Cobra Froch. FYI. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Carl Froch being threatened by Frank Warren. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.